I need lights!
Marker!
Roll camera!
We have speed!
Action!
These women raise white children. We love them, and they love us, but they can't even use the toilets in our houses.
Minnie, are you in there?
You are fired! You said to write about what disturbs me, particularly if it bothers no one else. I'd like to write something from the point of view of the help. I want to interview you.
That's Emma Stone as Skeeter Phelan, a college graduate who's come back home to Mississippi to try to be a serious journalist and has decided to write a series of stories, a novel, that might be published from the point of view of the help in the new movie, The Help. Now, first she's got to get a maid in 1963, an African-American maid, to tell her stories of what it's like to work for the white people and all the different stories, and of course the segregation, the discrimination, everything. Well, that's not going to be easy. And she's been asking from her friend Abilene, played by Viola Davis, who at first really doesn't want to do it, but then changes her mind, finds the inner strength, and decides to tell her story, or stories. Well, her publisher, Skeeter's publisher, is not interested in just one story, but a series of stories. So now they reach out to Abilene's best friend Minnie and all the other maids in town to see if they can convince them to tell their stories so they can get the book published and maybe, just maybe, change things for the better in Mississippi.
Courage isn't just about being brave. It's about overcoming fear and daring to do what is right for your fellow man.
What changed your mind?
God and Miss Ellie Holbrook.
I'm gonna help with your stories.
We all are. Y'all brought me into this, but I'm gonna finish it.
Have you lost your mind?
No, ma'am, but you about to.
It's quite scandalous. Sounds like Jackson, if you ask me.
The Help is a drama period piece that captures successfully a slice of American history with some standout stellar performances. Viola Davis delivers what I think is an Academy Award nominating performance as Abilene. A woman who's got to find the courage and the strength inside herself to tell her stories, regardless of the ramifications or consequences, because it's the right thing to do. She's wonderful in this movie. She's really the heart and soul of the picture. It's her story more than Skeeter's. Now, Bryce Dallas Howard gives her best performance on screen to date as Hilly Holbrook, the Southern Belle home queen and also boss lady of the town who believes in segregation, separate but equal, and nobody's going to tell her different. Also, we have another wonderful performance by Octavia Spencer as Minnie, the brass, sassy best friend of Abilene, who, let's just say, becomes a very strong force in making sure the stories and book gets published. Now, there are a few problems with the picture. First of all, Emma Stone delivers a nice performance, but is almost overshadowed by everyone else as the writer of the piece. She's almost to every character. And at one point they try to give her character a romance with a man named Stuart, which completely feels forced. It doesn't feel like it belongs in the film at all. It's almost like they try to dredge something up in order to have her character have something to deal with, and it really fails. Also, the movie coming in at 2 hours and 17 minutes is way too long, but by far this is one of the better pictures of the year. You should see it, and that's why I'm giving it 3 out of 4 popcorns. With Kevin at the Movies, I'm Kim Finnerty, online and on the air every Sunday afternoon at 1 on AM 600 KOGO.